think we're live on Facebook now. No, we're live on YouTube. And what we want to do is we want to go live on Facebook. Okay, I think we're live on Facebook and live on YouTube. Let me verify that. We have a few minutes before I'm going to start here. Check. Okay, good. I think we are live on Facebook and live on YouTube. I'm going to confirm that. Let's see. Verify that. Check. Okay, good. I think we are live on Facebook. Okay, I'm just double checking to make sure I'm live on Facebook and YouTube. So we're going to check my YouTube, I guess. How do I see? Doesn't show it. Let's see. It says I'm live on YouTube. Would you guys do me a favor? I'm having trouble confirming that I'm live on YouTube. So if I go to my page and I go videos, I think it would show that there was a live video happening right now. I'm having trouble confirming that. Maybe I'll go over to Facebook. I'm going to add a comment. Here, we'll add this first of all. Can anyone confirm that I am streaming on YouTube? Hi, Deborah. I'm just asking, could you check YouTube? I'm not seeing myself on YouTube, and yet when I go over here, it says that I'm live on, it looks like I'm live on YouTube, but I just need sort of confirmation of that, and then I can just play for you guys. Let's see. Hey, Alana. Hey, Alana, would you go to YouTube and tell me that I'm streaming on YouTube? Because I can't find it there. I mean, I'll just go ahead and play either way, but I'd like to set this up so it's happening over there too. Check. Test 1, 2. That looks like a good level. Pretty good level anyway. If somebody else were coming to my YouTube channel, then I would know that they're there. That would be very helpful. All right, so right now I'm just waiting for somebody to confirm that you can see me live on not just Facebook but also YouTube. I want to get playing, guys. Thank you. Alana's gonna check. I'm gonna check my tuning, I guess. And if I can't get this on YouTube at the same time, then we'll just do it for Facebook. But it would be great if I could be on both platforms, right? Can anybody confirm I'm on YouTube? I'm still looking for that. Guys, I spent some time working on the audio last night. Thank you to my friend Dana White, who's a genius and was able to help me with that quite a bit. Thank you, Dana. Does not seem to be on YouTube. That's so weird. It says it's streaming the live to YouTube. How do I make that stream? Is there a link for this? Well, it's giving me an option to end stream on YouTube. So, and it says I'm live. So I don't know why. I don't see anything there. Your YouTube channel shows nothing live. And yeah, it's underneath Steve Marks. Yes, I'm live on YouTube. Alana. Hey, Alana, if this is too much, could you share a link to that here? But the fact that I'm live on YouTube is really good. All right. I'm not going to talk about politics, what's going on. I'm going to try not to talk about what's going on. I'm not going to talk about politics. We're just going to stick to music right now. And I'm going to play a few things for you. It's almost 8 o'clock. I said I'd play at 8 o'clock. I'll let people, have a little time to get in here. Alana, do you have can you, so you saw me. Let me see how would I do that? Oh, well, Alana, would you tell us how you found me on YouTube? And then maybe Michael could. Do you guys hear that? Because I worked on this guitar sound. Last week I did some streaming, and I found out that Facebook's platform, their audio platform. Here, I'm going to get closer to the microphone. Can you guys hear me better when I come over here? I bet you can. Test 1, 2. Yep. Their platform. That's so weird. But Alana says she saw me on YouTube. So, well, I'm gonna play no matter what. But it would be nice if I could be on YouTube at the same time. Oh, I see somebody in my. I'm gonna say hello. I bet you that's Alana. There. Somebody is on my YouTube channel now watching me. So that's positive. Now there's more people on YouTube watching me. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. The learning curve here is crazy. What I was just saying was that at least Facebook's platform is not really set up to stream music at all. So my friend Dana White helped me out last night getting a better guitar sound. I realized that I already see what the next steps are. I have to get like a broadcast type of an app, and then I'll be able to run right from Pro Tools. But the guitar sounds better than it did last week, right? That's one thing about music, is so long as you're always assessing where you're at and then trying to move a little further, that's all that matters. We're all moving in the right direction. All right, I'm just about ready to play here, and it is 7:59. Okay, there's my YouTube. Move this over here. There's Facebook. Looks like we got about 8 people here. You saw me. Okay. All right. Well, I know that I can see that there's people watching me on YouTube. So I don't know how you get there, but you can watch me either on YouTube or here. Either one of those is okay. Let's go right here. All right. I'm here to do some playing. So you know what? I'm going to get a little more coffee. Coffee is like a coping mechanism. It's like normalcy in my life, I guess. I think you have the wrong YouTube channel. You think you have the wrong. I think that's the right one, though. Oh, Alana, you're the best. Thank you very much. Okay, so that link should work so you guys can hang out here or on YouTube. If there's a difference in the sound between the two, I'd love to hear about that. Obviously, after the fact, I'll go back and listen. But last week I gave I did a little busking here, and after the fact, I listened back and the sound was horrible. So I took some steps towards improving the sound. You can hear me now, right? Okay, I'm going to turn the vocal microphone off and I'm going to play a little guitar. And you guys, please let me know how the guitar sounds because I think it's important. I was posting about this earlier today. Okay, I said I wouldn't talk about politics, but I will say this. I think the health issue is the most important thing. It's more important than music. It's more important than money. It's more important than anything. I think that has to be the priority. The idea about, the idea about that the cure is going to be worse than disease, that's insane. That's thinking that money is more important than human life. And I think that's crazy. I've never been the type of person to hold back on the way I feel. That is not the channel with your name on it. Oh. Hey, Lori, how you doing? That's weird. Okay. All right, so I guess it's a different YouTube channel. Guys, I'm going to do some playing because it looks like there's some people showing up here. And again, what I'm interested in is seeing how is the guitar sound. I guess I can see your responses there. Can I make that bigger? Yeah. Sometimes you try to make a page bigger and it doesn't want you to do it. All right, guys. I'm going to play some guitar. And I wish that I could be playing for you like in person. This is a new world where I train into. Here we go. Check the vocal mic. Guys, how is the guitar sound? I really wanted to improve from what we had last time. Could I get some feedback on how the guitar sounds? Let's see. Okay. There's a little lag here between the guitar and the comments. I think there's a little delay you guys are getting. I think I should turn the vocal mic off. I want to hear what you guys think about the sound first, and then I'll turn that off. Okay. It sounds okay. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Sounds good to your phone. Sounds okay. That's what I want to hear. Now, I guess the question, I'm going to play another similar piece to what I just played, and I'm going to turn off the vocal microphone. And what I'm going to ask you guys to tell me is if it sounds better with the vocal mic on or off. It is different. I spent a bit of time working on the sound last night. Okay. Here, I'll turn this off now. All right, I appreciate the feedback. Michael, you're saying on YouTube the bass frequencies were squished. You mean they're overly compressed, maybe, Michael? Is that what you're saying? Um, it's obviously there's a learning curve here trying to get good sound multi-streaming. Michael, how is the sound on Facebook? Is it pretty? Is it better than last time? If I can do that, I'll keep moving. I already know things that I need to do for the next time I do this. How about the voice and the guitar? Are those pretty balanced? Does that sound good? And I don't know I'm not going to change anything about the YouTube right now, but what you said is interesting. Oh yeah, we're going to turn this off. Oh yeah, that's it. Wait, there's one more question before I keep going. I played 2 pieces so far. The variable was that the first piece I had the vocal mic on, and the second one I had it off. Anybody that has an opinion, I'd like to know, was the sound better on the first one or the second one? Because I'll make a decision right now. But when I was sound checking this, I did like 40 something checks last night, and I kind of split the difference between liking the vocal mic on and off. Maybe I'll do another one with the vocal mic on. Yes, D. Oh, you liked it better with the vocal mic off. Rebecca, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to do one more thing, guys, and then I'll really dig in here. I'm feeling pretty good about the sound now. The only mistake I could make is forget to turn the vocal mic off or to leave it on unintentionally. I'll be right back, and I'm going to turn the vocal mic off when I come back. Remind me. You guys should tell me to turn your vocal mic off because, well, I think we're getting some phase issues. Yeah, I lost my hat there. I'll tell you one more story. The combination of classical guitar and wearing a hat like this, I I could write a book about it. Some people, well, I've had people tell me that I should look more serious when I play. Well, I don't know, man. It's kind of my life. If I want to wear a hat like this, yeah, I'm probably just gonna do that, right? But again, I could tell you things about. Actually, I will tell you a story. So I was in this group, the Back Bay Guitar Trio, and when I first started in that group, I had relatively short hair, but I was growing it out, and I started tying my hair back and wearing a hat like this, and I'd have performances, and we played at a place in New Hampshire. I want to say it was Timberlane High School, and there were some teenage kids, like high schoolers, in the front row, and one of them just was dying laughing. I guess I had a certain look to me with that hat that he did not associate with like serious classical guitar. You know what? It's all music to me. So if I could wear this hat when I'm playing rock or whatever, or blues, or whatever, I can wear it when I'm playing classical music. All right. Let's play a little bit more for you guys. I'm going to mute them. Actually, I'm going to check one more thing. Here we go. Good. There's 21 people here. That's really good. The last thing before I play here is we're all in tough financial shape, but I just need to point out to you that I've lost, say, about 70% of my income because all gigs are canceled. So this is one thing I'm trying to do Even if you can chip in like $1 or something, there's a here. Let's see, I'll throw this here. Oh, and Judy likes it better with the. See, that's exactly kind of what I thought, because Judy liked the sound with the vocal mic on, and I think it was Rebecca liked it better with it off. I'm gonna do it with it off. Like on paper, it seems like it should sound better if I turn the vocal mic off. But maybe I'll go back and forth tonight, and then I'll learn more about what sounds good for streaming. Okay.
Hello, Cleveland. Now, this is a weird world that we're in right now, where it feels like this is how performances kind of have to be now. Hey, Michael, can you tell me though? Did you hear this last week? Do I have the sound better than I had it last week? Is what I want to know. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep on playing. Let me, Rebecca, do you still feel the same way? That last one I had the vocal mic off, and you're still feeling that it's better that way. Lost me on YouTube. Let's take a look at that. Huh. That's weird. I can see. Oh, look, I have a bunch of comments on YouTube now. Huh. I guess I don't have enough bass response on YouTube. I don't know why. Oh, there's somebody else there on YouTube. Hey, YouTube people, apparently this is streaming in this. Well, here's the thing. I did a bunch of sound checks last night, and I got the sound the best I could get it on Facebook Live. So if you're on YouTube and the sound's not good, you could go, it's just my name, search for it on Facebook and you find me there. But hey, at least I'm on a couple of platforms so you can see what's going on there. Okay. Let's keep playing. How about that? I'm going to play one of my favorite classical pieces of all time. Let's do that. Oh. Let's see one more thing here. Okay. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Well, I'm going to say hi to everybody. Mike, Rebecca, Lori, Michael, Alex, Lana, Judy, Hank, Ron, Fig. Yeah, a bunch of you talking to me. I appreciate that feedback. You can let me know if I forget to turn the vocal mic on. Deborah. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the story about this piece. Why don't I do that? The piece I'm going to play is by a 19th century composer named Isaac Albéniz. I'm going to make a long story short. He lived in the south part of Spain where it was very hot, and he was composing on the piano, and he wanted to write music like Chopin, and with a lot of different modulations and different key signatures. But outside his door, outside his window, which the window was open because there was no AC and it was hot out, he'd hear these flamenco guitarists making all this racket. And at first, he tried to block out the sound of the flamenco guitarists and just concentrate on this classical music that he wanted to write. But he couldn't block him out. So eventually, he decided if you can't beat him, join him. And he started to pick up on the different, rhythmic and melodic figures in that flamenco guitar sound and incorporate it into this piano music that did still move through a whole bunch of keys. That would have been the end of the story. So in the 19th century, this pianist emulates the guitar and writes these classical pieces. But in the 20th century, there was this dude named Segovia, and probably the most important classical guitarist of all time. And one thing that he wanted to do was take music that was written for other instruments like cello and violin and guitar, cello and violin and piano, and then adapt it to the guitar. And he found these pieces by Isaac Albéniz. And he says, those will go great on the guitar. Well, the reason they go great on the guitar is because they were written for piano to emulate the guitar. So then Segovia went and put them on the guitar. This piece is called Granada. Guys, you got to remind me to turn my vocal mic off. let's see what's going on with the stream here. So you say I'm not on YouTube. You know, I am. Let me see if I can copy Alana's link to show you where I am on YouTube. It sounds like the sound might actually be better. Hey, Alana, would you post that link again? Can you do that? I don't want to take a chance of if I go into copy and paste something, if I leave this page, there's a chance it'll stop the stream, and I don't want to. Oh, check. Okay, good. I think you could hear me talking there. Alana, could you post that again? Oh, cool. 1300s. I'm going to play one more classical piece, then I'm going to play some other things on the classical guitar. But one more classical piece before we go forward. The other thing I wanted to mention, you can see I just posted a thing here. Guys, I know everybody's hurting, but if you could chip in like even $1, this is all my performance income is gone. Huh. Andrew, if you subscribe to me on YouTube, I think you'd see it, but do you see that link there? I think I might be on the wrong YouTube channel, which, okay, next time I'll fix that. There's a lot of things with the audio that I'm still working on. One thing I didn't hear, if I'm talking and I play this, can you hear both my voice and the guitar? Alex, thank you very, very much. Thank you, Michael. Okay, I'm gonna play a really challenging piece now. So Mozart never composed for the guitar. Mozart, but this guy Fernando Sor took some of Mozart's music and created variations for the guitar. So I'm gonna play a little bit of that. I'll turn it sounds like it's better with the vocal mic off, so let's do that. All right, guys. So it looks like I'm not on YouTube now. Let's see. No, I definitely am on YouTube. Somebody here on this is weird. Somebody on my YouTube is telling me that the Facebook feed dropped. Put the vocal mic on a foot pad. That's a good idea. So I wouldn't need to turn it off. That's a good idea. Um, yeah, Michael. Somebody on YouTube is saying that if you're listening to the YouTube stream, which is I can see that it's streaming. Thank you very much, Paul. If you're listening to YouTube on a phone, he's saying that that's probably where the bass went. But we'll see. Let's go back to Facebook, see how you guys are doing. Good, good. Okay. I'm gonna pick a band and I'm gonna play a few songs by that one band. A medley. I guess I'm gonna play 4 pieces. I'm gonna play 4 pieces in a row without talking to you guys at all. You'll recognize the band. As a matter of fact, as soon as you recognize the band, you can tell me that you know who you're hearing. What I'm gonna say is yeah, I'll mention it again. There's a here. I'm gonna throw in a tip jar here. Guys, if you can throw something in the tip jar, please do that. Actually, let me tell you how it would work. I'm going to mention so between ages 18 and 20, I did a fair amount of busking, usually at Downtown Crossing, sometimes Park Street, sometimes Harvard Square, but I did that, and then eventually teaching and real gigs. I mean, not that it's not a real gig, but formal gigs where I had a guarantee. They just worked better for me. Um, but usually the trick, I'll tell you how you'd busk on the subway. What you do is when the next train would come, of course, the train would be too loud for you to keep playing. So you'd stop playing and everybody would tip you, throw money in your, usually coins. We're talking about like 1989, 1990. They throw coins in your guitar case. And then you would, when the train left, there'd be nobody there for a moment. And then a few people would start showing up and you just go like this. You'd be like, as if you were going to start something, but you wouldn't start something. And then as soon as somebody would tip you, then you'd go and you'd play some music and people would start to associate, oh, if you tip him, he plays. But the trick about that was you wouldn't start playing pieces until there was a tip. I hate that it's so mercenary. It's hard. Well, I'm not even going to say that. It's hard for anybody to make a living right now. Under normal circumstances, though, it's hard to make a living. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so that's what I do. I get a tip, and then I play a bunch of songs by one band. Here we go. Guys, can you hear me now? Thank you for letting me know that. I think the vocal mic is on, and I think the guitar is on again. Is the guitar too loud? I'll start that one again. Thank you so much, you guys. Okay, good. Andrew, just let me know one more thing. Is the guitar balanced with the voice right now? Are they both similar volume? If you let me know that, I'm going to start that piece over again. Okay. Well, there you go. It's a bunch of Beatles stuff. Guys, when my guitar turned off, I recognize now there's a this is what's weird. I'm sending a signal from my guitar to a rig to Facebook, but I don't hear that amplified thing. I'm not monitoring in the room. I can see the levels on my interface, but what happened was I rolled I'll show you guys this. There's a control on the guitar there. See, this is an Ortega guitar, beautiful instrument. Thank you, Ortega. Anyway, I rolled that control down by accident, and I didn't realize it because I'm not monitoring it. I just have to keep an eye to make sure I see the levels over there. We're gonna keep playing, but I was talking about busking and things. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you very much. So a couple things about that. One is I'm gonna throw in the comments section here. There's a virtual tip jar. Oh, I was saying before, so I'm going to tell you guys a story that has to do with Tracy Chapman and Downtown Crossing and busking and a friend that I met when I was 18 years old. So here's what happened. I don't want to tell you the long version of the story. Bottom line, I was busking at Downtown Crossing, and this gentleman comes along, and he has a little amplifier and a guitar case with him. And I think he was hoping to get that spot, but I had gotten there very early that day. And he asked me, he said, "Do you want to play together?" And Tony. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much. You guys rule. I really, really appreciate you. It makes all the difference in the world. But I'll finish the story, and then I'll do a playing because it relates to the piece I'm going to play here. Anyway, he said, we can play together and split the tips. How do you like that? And he was an excellent singer. And he let me just play guitar solos over whatever he was doing. And it was a lot of fun. But there was a Pink Floyd song that I was playing at that time. And I was like 18 years old. And there was a couple of licks in there that I was playing wrong. And he showed me the way that relates to Tracy Chapman, though, is he told me stories he did literally the same thing with me that he had done with Tracy Chapman, is that Tracy Chapman had taken his spot. So he says, do you want to jam together? And we'll split the tips. And they did. And I mean, anytime somebody tells you something like this, I just take it on good faith. Anyway, in the same way that he showed me how to play the middle of the piece I'm about to play for you, he had shown Tracy Chapman how to play this piece. Anyway, that's Blackbird, and her tune, Fast Car, it's based on Blackbird. So there's a little connection there. You'll hear a major section in the next piece that I'm going to play. And what I can tell you, when I was 18, I was definitely playing some of the fills wrong, because there's little fills that I'll give you an example. At one point, it's a G over B chord, and the melody is going C, D, C. So you wouldn't think of playing a C note on a downbeat of a G chord. As a matter of fact, the way they teach music theory, that would be like the number one avoid note. But he showed it to me. He absolutely was right. I'm going to check the tuning, and then we'll play a little Floyd for you, maybe some other tree. Guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm just going to check one more thing. I want to see. Yeah, there is definitely somebody. Oh, hey, Paul on YouTube. I have one person. Oh, he says the vocal's a little loud. Okay, thank you. Paul, is this better if I back off the microphone like this? Probably better. Can you tell me? What was cool? Tracy Chapman was cool. Yes. I'm speaking now with my friend on YouTube here. I am still streaming on YouTube. I don't know why. Some people are having trouble getting to it. I'm sure it's a mistake that I've made that's making that happen. Anyway, Paul, when I'm away from the microphone a little bit, let me just move the mic a little bit. Can you hear me? How's the vocal level now that I move the microphone away? Tell me that if you can. Mentioned Chapman was cool. Okay. Well, I'm going to go back to I'm going to go back to playing guitar. Let me just check one more thing here. Okay. Here we go. I think I turned the volume down when I'm done playing unconsciously. I'm going to break that habit. I think I was talking, but the vocal, I'll repeat that. I think just this force a habit from playing live with this guitar, when I'm done playing, because I never wanted to feed back, I turn the volume off on this guitar. I got to stop doing that though, because I don't hear myself monitored. So I'll turn it off and I'll forget to turn it back on. Now I'm going to turn the vocal mic off and we'll go to, oh, I'll tell you one more quick thing about Pink Floyd. The voice is muffled, you said? Andrew, is the voice better now when I get a little bit closer, probably? On YouTube, apparently the voice is too loud. So there's definitely, it's an interesting thing, multi-streaming. I think I need to use two computers to do this. Pink Floyd, here's the story. It was the year was 1988, and I had tickets to see Pink Floyd one night and AC/DC to see the next night. And then Pink Floyd added a show. And I sold my AC/DC tickets and got more. I got another Pink Floyd ticket. So I saw Pink Floyd twice in a row, 2 nights in a row in 88. So on Facebook, I have to get close to the microphone, but for some reason on YouTube, when I do that, it's too loud. So I'll figure it out. There's a learning curve. Without any further ado, here is some Pink Floyd. All right, guys, how we doing? Hank, you said the vocal mix was off. Is it better now? What I want to know is when I talk, is that about as loud as my guitar is? Because we can adjust that. Let's see what you say. I just see it says vocal mix was off. So I don't know whether to move the microphone closer to me or further away. Hank, if you're still out there, could you let me know? I'm going to get a little coffee and I'll play a few more pieces for you. Testing 1, 2. Guys, can you hear my voice? Is the voice too loud? That'd be embarrassing if my voice was way louder than the guitar. I don't want that to happen. Hank, you still out there? I think there's definitely a delay between when I start talking and when I see the things. I'm gonna assume it's okay. I'm gonna play a piece from my girlfriend Alana here. It's not the well. I just put this together for it was a Valentine's Day gig. Let's turn the vocal mic off. guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna leave one more PayPal link here. Thank you for everybody that donated. Appreciate you. And before I play this last one, I'm gonna check my tuning one more time. Here we go. All right, this will be the last piece. This will be the last piece of the night, and this is my message. This is my message to the coronavirus. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. I'll do this again next week. Thanks so much for your donations. I have to find some way to make money now, and you're making it possible. I appreciate you, all of you. Oh yeah, I'm probably too loud when I do that. Hank said keep 6 feet away, 6 inches away from the mic. I love you all. Be healthy, stay safe. See you next week.